And welcome back, folks. This is another episode of Sibling Rivalry, which it actually kind of plays well into the pack with Sora and Riku pretty soon. So yeah, we are now going to begin the cutscene. We were actually going to stop recording for the day, and then we realized that with this coming up, we kind of have to.
Yep.
So, I actually think we can get through Traverse Town in due time, because I know how to do it.
Oh, God. All right.
You know,
Fine, be that way.
what's changed? What do you mean? Well,
This, I really don't like the writing for this part. I think it was just poorly
You okay?
translated.
Probably.
Sora, let's take the raft and go. Just the two of us.
We can make it if we try, just the two of us.
Oh, God.
You and...
What's changed, Kyrie?
And I cringe inwardly.
Maybe.
Yeah, I, as I mentioned earlier in the other episode, I really do find it funny just the complete shift that they did for the relationship with Sora and Kyrie.
I know I can always come
Yeah.
Now, with any luck, we'll see a bit of a return to that for 3, and they'll start to balance it out a little more.
Yeah, well, and I think the trick, too, is that Sora is extremely concerned about, well, spoiler alert, succumbing to the darkness, which Kyrie kinda can't
It'll
for
be great.
certain reasons.
Yeah.
For certain reasons! Okay, and it's time for the character who never makes an appearance in the entire series at all, and I'm really hoping she shows up in Kingdom Hearts 3. Do you know who it is?
Ooh.
You'll see. You'll see, and you'll laugh too, because you'll realize how true it is.
All right. I'm curious to hear where this is going.
It's not as interesting as I'm making it sound, but it is sort of an inside joke with some of the KH community.
I'm also having one of these moments where I'm realizing where I just have to cringe at the thought of how long these episodes are to upload with our lousy bandwidth.
Well, on the upside, we're getting it out of the way now, so we can actually do it at a decent pace.
Well, yeah, exactly. And we'll start getting other shorter game footage coming up soon too for you guys, so that for those who don't like the JRPG stuff and want to just see something a little more actiony,
What could this
we'll bring up.
mean?
Yeah. Oh god, I never saw those two pictures before.
Oh, jeez.
Go on, I sure hope he's all right.
And of course, the funny realization when you consider that that's still Mickey. It's just Mickey during his different phases of insanity.
Yeah.
Thank you.
It's always that interesting thing that you catch when you play through games again.
Yeah.
Like the goddamn theme of zippers.
Yes. Zippers everywhere.
And to chronicle your
Still one of my most favorite Cloud designs is this game. I like Advent Children Cloud, don't get me wrong, but I love him in this game so much more.
Well, they did a really good design with him for this.
Jiminy Cricket.
They made him an anti-hero, and it's really cool.
We hope for your safe return.
And that's a decent fit for Cloud as far as for what would have happened in this kind of circumstances too.
Well, yeah, and similar to Auron in KH2, which was just like, wait, what?
Yep. Let alone for the reaction when Tifa shows up
Oh,
afterwards in
man.
KH2. Oh god, I loved having heard that.
Or in the Hades Paradox Cup, where you fight, if I remember correctly, Squall, Cloud, Tifa, and Yuffie all in one fight.
Yeah.
Which was just, that was the most fun I've ever had, was fighting all those Final Fantasy characters in one go. All of those real Final Fantasy characters, not selfie.
Not silly.
Waka and Tidus are fine, even though Waka's voice actor is the shittiest one in this entire series.
It sucks because it's we could have had John DiMaggio, people. We could have had John DiMaggio, but no, you had to make Waka a kid, you bastards.
Yes, we'll need
Yup.
duds when we get there. Oh.
Also, Donald has a clothing ray. Clothes beam! That is easily my most Metro attack.
My most Metro attack. Well, that explains a few things. Of course, then it makes you wonder what's going on with Daisy. Maybe that's just like the camouflage date.
Well, what I have to question if Daisy's done up as like the handmaiden sort of style of thing, but we're following in the vein of Donald being a mage, I wonder if that means Daisy's a sorceress of this like high magnitude, because you look at what happens when you do the double team attacks when you're guiding Minnie through the palace, and it's like burst of light.
Yeah.
Oh. So I always wonder with Daisy, it's like, could she just rain down destruction if she really felt like it?
Yeah, Daisy's OP needs nerf.
No, that's gonna be us once we get OP raid, I mean strike raid.
OP raid.
Seriously? It needs to be called that. It's ridiculous. Whereas, interestingly enough, in Chain of Memories, your best attack...
No, it always makes you wonder, it's like, why did you even open up the other door? Like you...
Disney.
Yes.
Because Disney.
Because Disney, yes.
Just like why we show this world on the world map, even though you can't actually go to it. Which is actually more of a nice touch.
Yeah.
But in Chain of Memories, your best ability to use is actually Sonic Blade. It's actually really, really good for taking out enemy groups quickly.
Huh.
Here it comes.
Boy, you're so stoned.
I just can't wait. Once we set sail, it'll be great.
That's right, Sora. You want to set sail with her.
Look, he has a different pair of pants.
Oh no! The raft!
The raft on the island that I have to use a boat to get to.
Wait, here it is.
Sora, dinner's ready. Come on down.
Now tell me, has she ever shown up again?
Well, no, but is there...
Even in his past, you never see her again. We never hear about the obvious family that Sora has. It is never discussed.
Oh, they just got in the way.
Yeah. Like, it's not even mentioned, and that's... It's one of those, like, you don't even make him, like, care about his mom?
Yeah.
Maybe it's just because... Okay. Maybe just run straight to the middle.
Right.
But maybe it's just because of after playing a game like Ni no Kuni, which rips your heart out about a mother.
Yes.
I just view that now. You may go for it.
Oops. Oh, right, to the door.
Yeah. The DTD. Hello, Kingdom Hearts 2. But yeah, it was just always one of those. Why do we never discuss the Sora's family?
Now just back to the other area?
Jump up.
Oh, okay.
Jump up and go to the
oh, yes.
middle.
Ah, running from the black squiggly things.
Man, with the way I'm seeing you unaccustomed to these jumping mechanics, I have a strange feeling I'm going to be dealing with Trickmaster. I don't want to deal with Trickmaster.
It's open.
What?
Congratulations!
I'm sorry.
For the world to hear.
We gotta find Kyrie.
Kyrie's coming with us. Once we step through, we might not.
Hurry up, Sora, we have to follow all these little Negro children.
There's no turning
What
back.
the F, man?
I'm just trying to be as offensive as possible.
Okay.
I'm not afraid of the darkness.
Nobody heard that.
Ooh, it tingles.
Darkness. Whoo! Say it again. Darkness, darkness, darkness. Whoo!
God, it's riding up!
Chastity belt. Sora's zipper.
Ah!
I was about to use.
God damn it! I hate it when people shine camera flashes right in my face.
I was actually about to use a line that I don't really need to use because it's at the end of the game anyways. I was about to realize the folly of my, or I realized the folly of my action, and now run to the door because not worth it.
Yeah. Just need to beat up a few squiggly things.
Squiggly strike!
there's also Skullgirls getting pissed off at us.
Yeah.
I still actually wouldn't mind to sit down with that one. I just realized those door handles look almost like PlayStation moves. Which is funny because this was obviously released well before that. But yeah, the design of that was almost identical. I wonder if Sony ripped it off.
Kyrie!
I doubt it. And wouldn't it be the other... I was going to say, wouldn't it be the other way around? The moves look like the door handles.
Yes.
Some nice foreshadowing.
Sora, you had one job!
To catch bitches.
To catch bitches.
Sora can't catch no bitches.
Nope, Sora can't catch no bitches. Maybe that's why he goes for Riku afterwards.
Maybe? Maybe he's also just a masochist and likes it when Riku treats him poorly. Attack of the Marvel Villain, Part 2.
I'm assuming he's got a crap ton more HP now than what he had before, doesn't he?
I think he's got another bar, but you also have more strength than you did before.
Doesn't feel like it yet.
He's bigger
than we used to be. Oh god, here it comes!
That's what she said.
They actually have a button for that now, like the Staples Easy buttons.
That's awesome. And totally needed. But we also need umbrage buttons.
Yes, umbrage buttons are a necessity.
We need circle versus square, even though it's shut down. The comics are still on.
Yes. It's a real shame that he stopped making comics.
He was so good. You can't stun him.
I can murder his ass though. That last look at his sword just
Going ham.
Yes.
Incidentally, I never knew what ham stood for until yesterday.
Oh?
Yeah, apparently it's hard ass motherfucker. that is where it comes from.
I'm okay with this definition.
Yeah. Trivia for the day. Next on our list, Fubar. what Sora is going to be when he fights Leon.
Especially if I'm in the driver's seat.
Without guard. I revel in this. Oh! Yep.
Let's make as many odd sounds as we can. Though, to be perfectly fair...
Listen to Donald Duck's voice actor in Japanese before you complain about anything.
Oh, God. I know. But I was gonna make a ripping on Vanille and FF13 reference.
Who?
Vanille. Who? That thing. The pink-haired parasite.
Oh, the one who cast death and then I took her out of my party after I beat the Malboro. Okay.
I hate her.
And everybody proceeds to call me a scrub for using the death tactic. Well, fuck y'all.
Oh, it's one of those things where a potentially good character was absolutely ruined by a bad localization team.
That moment when you realize Pluto is Goofy's retarded cousin.
It is that scary moment when it's like, they do look awfully similar, and there's not really many cases of animals not being sentient in Disney stuff.
Yeah.
Where am I?
You know what I would actually totally be okay with for a world in KH3, even though it probably wouldn't lend itself too well to the theme? Aristocats.
Hey!
Aristocats.
Aristocats and Lady and the Tramp.
I am holding out for Treasure Planet and Atlantis, because those...
They're never going to see the light of day.
Nope. Never.
Maybe Atlantis, but Treasure Planet's a lost cause.
Yeah.
And I hate to say it because those two are very near and dear to me.
Let alone the fact that when you look at how those worlds are imagined, they are amazing. They are perfect for this game.
Also, left. Right there. Tidus look-alike!
I can't beat him up.
If you actually talk to him at one point, I believe he actually says, "What? I look familiar? I don't know what you're talking about."
You look kind of familiar. Not enough bruises on your face yet, though. All right. We want to go into the little accessory shop, don't we?
Yep. I'll do postcard collecting afterwards because I know where they all are.
Yeah. Yeah, we've got about 10 minutes or so we should probably try to get to the Leon fight and get that out of the way.
That's extremely easy to get to.
Hey, Sid, how's it going? I haven't been in a game in 20 years. Work was kind of tight.
Like his shirt. I really find the back design for a lot of characters interesting. Like Riku and Sid especially, you see them do that crazy back arch and you're like, the hell, guys? You want to buy gummy ship parts?
That's too bad! Go watch South Park Talking No Cable and you're all set.
Save the game.
Come to think of it, I don't think we've even seen a single trophy pop yet.
No, you won't until you beat guard armor.
Gotcha. Alright. On to Leon.
Treasure chest, which is a mithril shard. If I remember right.
Alright. Camera. Thank you, camera. Sora! Don't you do this, Sora!
Yep. Mithril shard.
Yay! Mithril!
Mithril.
Alright. It's been far too long. Where the hell am I going?
Go up the stairs.
Yeah, I'll just fly into the sky. Why not?
Right.
A little bit more?
Good. Move forward.
I was already doing that.
Good. Move forwards.
Oh, look! The guy just went out like a Sailor Moon character.
It's one of those strangely dark things. Oh yes, and also many of the Heartless got totally reskinned for this game, which is, I like some of them and I don't care for others. You can actually just totally run away from this fight because they're not worth the XP anyways.
Just gonna kill them.
I know. Now run back.
Back in?
Yes.
Alright. Oh, triggering crap.
Now run down and around to the front of the store and go into it again.
Okey-doke. And talk to Sid.
I think... Okay, yeah, just own nothing and then leave the store. And... Yep.
There we go.
There's the lay-on trigger.
They'll come at you out of
Oh,
nowhere,
great. He's triggered.
Who are you?
and they'll keep on coming at you, as long as you continue to wield the Keyblade. But why? Why would it choose a kid like you?
Everyone to talk.
Hey, what's that supposed to mean?
Never
Hey,
mind.
Leon,
Now,
how's using Guardian
let's see
Forces
the
going?
Keyblade.
Oh, that's right. You can't remember!
All right, then have it your way.
Alright, time for her to get bitched up by Leon.
Actually, he's not doing too much to you, which is good.
Oh crap.
You actually want to deflect that back at him.
Gotcha.
It just sucks not having dodge roll.
Yeah. It just sucks having none of the abilities that you really need to make this viable. I was gonna say, he's on a hair trigger. Oh! Oh well.
So yes, that is. It's a winnable fight, but you don't need to win it.
Hey, you found it. Nice going, Leon.
Still,
You know why Leon's not concerned about
it
Yuffie?
looks like things
Because
are
Final
worse than
Fantasy
we
VIII didn't
thought.
have materia.
Nothing for her to steal. She just keeps eyeballing like, one of these days.
I'll figure out how to stock magic from you,
All
and I'll take all the Ultimas.
the ultimates.
This is the first of the added scenes to add some continuity. Any of the added scenes involving Riku also aren't voiced, so don't worry, it's not the sound messing up. They just give you subtitles for it.
Probably because they didn't have any English acting for them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because, yeah, you can clearly tell this would have been a scene that, in the Japanese version, was probably voiced.
Yeah. I do like these scenes as well because...
It helps make a little more sense for what happens later on in the game.
Yeah, especially because normally with the character that he shows up with later, whom you get a brief glimpse of here, it's very out of nowhere in the original game. Well, it gets explained, but this makes it flow so much better.
Yes.
And I like that he actually... I've totally forgotten his name now, the designer for this, or the lead producer.
Isn't it Nomura for this one?
Yeah, that's right, it's Nomura.
There's nobody here.
That
Sure,
I like that he recognized that. Or
Yes.
maybe one of the story writers did. Either way.
Excuse me.
Ghost!
Nah, she ain't dead yet.
Yet.
Oh, sorry, did I just accidentally spoil a 7?
Did I accidentally spoil a 7?
Come on, lazy bum.
Lol, I'm so random!
No,
You
let's not
okay?
do that.
I know. We promised that we would avoid doing that
Those
stuff as much as
creatures that
possible.
attacked
Especially
you
for
are
really
after the
recent
Keyblade.
ones.
Yes.
But it's your heart they really want. Because you wield the Keyblade.
Although,
I'm so glad that you're okay.
I think for
Kyrie.
when we fight Maleficent, we're
Kyrie?
allowed to use
Who are you talking about?
one from that same
I'm
character.
the-
You know it would help you out, Dragon Maleficent.
I think you might have overdone it, Squall.
This
Well, I'm hitting one of those moments where,
That's
once again, the
Leon.
old character designs are really creeping me out sometimes.
Keyblade.
I also realized
Yeah.
that this game
We had to
very
get it
much
away
has a
from you to shake
Bioshock
off those
effect when you
creatures.
realize
It turns out
when you
that's
find
how
out
they
what's
were
actually
tracking
going
you.
on.
Yes.
It was the
And
only
you
way
go
to
back
conceal
through
your
the
heart
game
from
and
them.
you see every scene with
But it won't
Kyrie
work
and you're
for
like,
long.
oh.
Still, I can't believe that you, of all people, are the chosen one.
Would you kindly?
You were the chosen one! You were supposed to bring balance to the Keyblades!
I suppose
To the
beggars can't be
franchises.
choosers.
Why don't you start making sense? What's going on here?
From my
I
pers-
really find it funny when you think about it that
Okay.
at least that even in North America, like for as popular as the game's gotten, that they haven't even given a nod
Well,
to
I-
KH
I
on the
know.
Disney front.
I know. Huh.
They've been
I
secret
never caught that little
because
Omega
they've never
symbol
been
on the
connected.
boss before.
until now. When the Heartless
It's
came,
something so minor, but
everything
yeah.
changed.
You know what I would love to see in these, and we
The
would
ones
never
who
see?
attacked you.
What's
you
that?
remember?
Characters from Vagrant Story or
Those without
Xenogears.
Darkness in
It's
people's hearts.
if you
That's
had
what attracts
Faye
them.
show
Make it
up,
happen,
There is
swear.
darkness
yeah,
within every heart.
right.
Hey, have you heard of
Could you
something called
imagine a fight with something like
Sam?
Deus or
He
freaking
was
Alpha
studying the
Weltall on foot as
He recorded all
Sora?
of his findings
No, it'd have
in
to be
a very
Weltall
detailed
did.
report.
That could be awesome.
Oh, can we see it?
Its
And
pages
then
are
you have it
scattered
as one of the world summons afterwards.
No,
Speaking of getting
Can't
fanficky,
wait to find
it would have to be Erde Kaiser.
Yes.
Ernie Kaiser.
I know we can't use it.
Exactly.
Well, no, that's
We
going
gotta find
well
out
out of it
quick.
after, in that regard.
But it's so awesome.
It's funny because given that they brought in The World Ends With You, they have technically opened the door to bring in more than just Final Fantasy characters.
Exactly.
Well, I'm pretty sure they wanted
Heartless
to,
have
and
great
World Ends With
fear
You,
of
as
the
far as I
Keyblade.
remember, was actually a bit above a
That's why
cult
they'll
hit. A
keep
lot of
coming
people
after
really
you,
liked
no
it.
matter what.
Yeah.
So,
Well,
and
I
I
didn't
still
ask
don't
for
own it,
this.
and I really wish I
The
did.
Keyblade chooses its master, and it chose you.
There's
So,
quite a bit
tough
that they
luck.
could bring in.
How did all this happen?
Vagrant Story would be a
remember
big
being
one
in my
because that was a
room.
very revolutionary PlayStation game.
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
Like in terms of
What happened to
combat
my
system,
home?
and also
My
they
island?
did
Riku.
lighting effects.
Yeah. Actually,
You know what?
I would wager
I really
if they
don't know.
brought in something other than Final Fantasy, they at this point you'd probably see Chrono Trigger.
Chrono Trigger would be good, or Chrono Cross, or Musashi.
Musashi would be amazing.
Talk to you have to talk to Yuffie, so that she can tell you that do
Yes.
that, and now you can open up the treasure chest. And then you'll want to save. You'll talk to Leon, and that'll initiate the guard armor stuff,
Yeah.
which you can run through all the mobs, and we can just finish it off right here.
All right, we'll do that. We'll finish that off, and that'll be it for this episode. Unfortunately, these episodes are probably going to come a little more or a little less frequently, guys, given between the lack of free time that we've currently got compared to normal, and also that it obviously takes a lot more to play through on this.
Yeah, and Christmas season, that fun stuff.
Yeah, both of us are retail for those who don't know, so it kind of takes a little while.
And I'm night shift, so it's even harder for us to get together for this properly. Reskin soldiers, if anybody didn't notice, they used to be much darker in color.
And they had more silver on them.
Let's go.
And gold. Yukon Cornelius as a boss, make it happen.
Wow!
Good old juvenile humor. Still love
Yes. Well, we heard the man. And we just charged through, right? Just all the way around.
it. You actually want to go through the doorway
Okay.
back. You can't open those up during combat.
Ah!
Yeah,
Curses.
through there. Straight, left, and then right when you get to the very end. And then you basically just go right after this.
Straight through the door.
Or wait, sorry, I directed you the wrong way. Sorry, go back.
You fool!
Yeah, that's my bad. Left, and then
Fool of
left.
Duke.
Shh. And now you go right.
All right.
Really? We're really doing this.
District.
Dodo.
Sado District.
People are going to really hate our Wapanese.
Weeaboonis.
Never, ever do that again.
A little too close to home.
Yes.
Get the fuck off of me.
And craft sprites.
1,000 sprites. Alright, beat the tar out of things. Ah!
And Donald shows you how magic is done as he one-shots one of the soldiers.
Do their builds reflect what you've done as well?
No,
Okay, so
they
they're-
always have their own.
Okay.
Which Donald, I'm pretty sure regardless of what leveling scheme you choose, Donald will always be the last to level to 100, and depending on the scheme you choose, I think Goofy can sometimes beat you to 100.
Oh, they recolored him too.
Yep. And there's the original version in the Coliseum.
Okay.
Yeah, and the Behemoth has 3 different color schemes.
One of which is really rad.
Totally.
Totally.
I think part of the reason why they did this was because of the designs you saw going into later games like Dream Drop Distance.
Yeah.
It was just to kind of to fit the team together better, and I'm actually okay with that.
Well, yeah, I mean, unifying the way your teams work is always a good idea. Ow.
And Donald gets one shot.
Donald doesn't have cure yet, does he?
No.
Oh yes, we didn't equip the items.
They get automatically tossed on. Certain items get automatically put into your bar.
So will the high potions be on there now too? Because
only certain items. It's kind of weird how the system works. I don't remember precisely. If you deflect that, you get a really good chance at him. Deflecting all of his attacks leaves him really open.
alright. Ow.
That didn't hit you.
It made the controller shake. Alright, there's one. And I'ma just heal my sorry self up. Oh god, he just like powered up for a second there. Ogre. Nope! No boots!
The nice thing is that you'll have dodge roll after this.
If there is an after this. Is Donald actually going to get back on his feet at all, or is that...
Eventually, but you have to remember you don't have second wind right now.
Right.
So it'll take a while.
There he goes. Alright, Donald, start nuking. Oh! Look at that! He does have cure!
No, he used a potion.
Oh.
Donald and Goofy come with, I think, a full set of potions.
There we go. Beat up the baby boots.
So you really want to get out of there?
I was trying to, actually. Alright, Goofy, I'm just gonna let you do your thing for a while. I think I've drawn aggro. Oh god, here it comes. It's gonna eat me!
The Lux.
So much Lux.
And now he does his tornado attacks. Don't say it. And deflect.
Ow.
Back off. There you go.
Woo!
Nicely done. And Donald learns Berserk as his first ability. A caster learns Berserk.
Why not?
What?
Years of watching Beavis and Butthead as a child.
True enough.
Then brave a warrior.
Double strike you.
Sure, why not?
So, you were looking for me?
No.
They too have been seeking the wielder of the Keyblade.
They want to beat you up and take your
Why
stuff.
don't you come with us? We can go to other worlds on our vessel.
Sora, you
I
should
wonder
know
if I
about
can
stranger
find you
danger.
in Kyrie.
On our whistle.
On our blocky whistle.
Donald looks so sinister there. And Goofy's just like, I'm so high right now, dude.
Go with them,
I am
especially
so
if you want to find your
fucking
friends.
high!
Yeah, I guess.
That was a weird eye shot.
Yeah.
Cool.
Donald, of all people, to say no frowning.
Yep.
Look funny.
And if you can't do it on your own, we have pills to help.
And if you don't...
Happy?
Something really bad might happen.
And for all the people who complain about Titus's fake laugh... I will shank you. I do actually like that scene. Suck it.
I still love the one that they did recently where they actually overlaid Titus's fake laugh
For
over.
Big Bang Theory.
Yes.
I'm Sora.
It kind of got boring afterwards, though.
Well, he wasn't getting clever with the timing on it.
Well, no, he was actually inserting that laugh in every place that the laughs were being done in the show.
Yeah.
Which is... A lot of people complain about Big Bang Theory's writing. I actually think a lot of the jokes just fall flat because they force the audience laughing on it way too much. Like, yeah, it's a live audience, but they tell them when to laugh. So
Love those laugh tracks.
well, it's not a laugh track. It's the audience being told when to laugh. It's filmed in front of a live audience, but they have a laugh sign that says "Laugh now."
Yes.
That'll settle things quick enough.
Obey. Obey.
I always love the Dark Council here, just because, like, you, as a Disney fan, you recognize all the villains immediately.
Of the Secret Pigeon Council.
Yes.
Enough. The Keyblade has chosen him.
No, it hasn't. Totally hasn't.
Be he who
And also,
conquers
she
the
totally
darkness.
doesn't voice 3 villains in Birth by Sleep.
Either way, he could be quite useful.
You might want to get some contacts for those.
I'm pretty sure there's plenty of people who think she's hot.
Probably are.
And remember, she appeals to the furries, too. Except... Oh, God. Oh, yes. Motherfucking dragons. I know,
Oh,
I'm a
God.
horrible person.
They've got some pretty neat stuff. Congratulations, Soren. You have an allowance.
Actually, interestingly enough, Square Game, where you didn't have a bet to check underneath for your 200 gil.
Oh, yeah!
Say what?
Nigga, what? Yay! I can use magic now.
And as for one of my favorite characters saying it in one of my most favorite fighting games, fire! Houston? I'm sorry, I know we said.
Yes, indeed. Let's get going.
But wait! Jiminy has to make his appearance. Alright.
Jiminy Cricket! Isn't there enough people in here yet?
May as well run in and do the save to end it off.
Indeed. So, play us out.
What? What? I'm sorry, I don't get what you're saying.
Well, I was gonna make a keyboard cat reference, but...
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't really get into Keyboard Cat too much.
I wonder what this is. This other thing that we're just gonna, like, stop you cold.
Well, the reason they do it, and actually is supposed to be as you're running out, you come across the first blue trinity.
Yeah.
So, because they make very specific mention to that green trinity when you get the ability, because it opens up the synthesis shop later.
Yeah. Alrighty, folks, so that's it for this episode of Sibling Rivalry.
We're very sorry for making you sit for that terrible beginning, but we'll make up for it. We hope.
Eventually. Maybe. Perhaps.
Bye!